What up there, guys? It's Jughead82, and I've been black tagged by a great YouTuber by the name of J Blackheart. Now, if you guys haven't seen his channel, check his channel out. He has a really cool channel. His videos are tutorial. He does tutorial videos. Production-wise, it's for Black Media TV, and he does this like South Park like cartoon characters, and it's funny as hell. You guys have to check out the videos he's uploaded. He's a really cool guy. And basically, I've been black tagged, and it's dealing with E3. Now, I'll be real with you guys. I didn't watch E3. I wasn't able to watch it. You know, I was tired, you know, all that. And but I know what E3 is. I've seen a bunch of E3s throughout the years on, of course, G4, and you know, just being able to go on gaming sites like GameSpot and stuff like that. And basically, E3, you know, it started in '95. It kind of like is the mecca of the gaming industry, and it, you know, if you want to know what's the happenings in gaming, what's the big game to come out, then E3 is what you have to look at to find out. And for me, like Jay was saying about, you know, he heard about Donkey Kong Country coming out, a new Donkey Kong Country game, which is like, you know, damn, it should have been a Donkey Kong Country game been came out. But you know, that's the thing about Nintendo. Nintendo is a great company. Nintendo, they know what it takes to be a true gaming company. You know, Nintendo, of course, resurrected the gaming console industry. Video games in general was resurrected by Nintendo after the big game crash of the mid '80s, well, the early '80s, when, you know, and Nintendo brought it back to a status. And then Nintendo is one of the longest running systems or gaming companies, period. It's been going strong for almost 30 years, and it still is the top dog in the gaming industry. And you know, Nintendo is just, you know, Nintendo power. And when you say Nintendo, people immediately know Mario, Super Mario, ha ha, hee hee. And there were some games that came out on the original Nintendo that I would love to see brought into the new era of gaming, like Contra. Contra is a very addicting ass game. Even though I haven't beat it without using it, Contra is a really addicting game. And it's one of those games that even if you play it once and beat it, you still want to play it again, because it just has that oomph to it. But there's another game, and I said both of these games on Jay's video, and that is Fighting Force. Fighting Force for the PlayStation 1. Fighting Force for me had it all. It was fighting, shooting, and I just could imagine that could be a game on the Xbox 360 or the PS3, or even the Wii, because it had a lot going for it, and I just liked the whole feel of that game. Really, really decent game. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I mean, you got games that's still going on now, like Street Fighter 4. You got your Tekken Tech. You still have, but there are some other games like Double Dragon. Remember Double Dragon? Double Dragon. Hey, you know what would Double Dragon be like in the new era of gaming? And you know, Gauntlet was a great one. I mean, there are a bunch of games if you think back to the original, you know, Nintendo, as well as the Sega and Atari. There are some Atari games. Could they really do Pong? And then they actually did do a remake of Pong. Sorry about that. But you know, there are like some games, and not necessarily being games that could be remade, but probably just games that be just games. You know, and you know, but then again, that's where people will say, well, then where's the originality in bringing back games that you remember playing from back in the day? Just play the games you played back in the day, because it's that curiosity. And you know, it's a curiosity killed the cat. But you know, the thing is that those games, you know, they bring back memories if you play them, and you know, just having that, you know, thing around. Like there was a game I remember. I hope I'm saying this. It's Katamari, and Katamari. I never played it, but I saw it, and it looked just addicting. Even though it's a game where you roll this like thing and you connect, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I've never played it, but I always was looking at it like, hey, it's those games like that, those games you feel that's weird. But that's the original stuff when the originality comes in. Then games like where you have a choice, like the first time I played True Crime Streets of L.A., people shit on that game. But I like the whole dichotomy of the game where they talked about good cop, bad cop. You had a choice when you first started the game off. You could either go by the law, go by the rules, or you could just be a dirty motherfucker and just do what you want. But for me, those games, there are a bunch of more games in my head's kind of blank right now. But, you know what I'm saying? Remaking, not necessarily remaking, but bringing back some of those games would be amazing on the next gen system. And you know, but yeah, this has been a video response. I'm kind of rambling on, but this has been a video response to Jay Blackheart. If you guys haven't seen this channel, check it out. I'll have a link to his channel down there. That didn't sound right, but this is Jughead82 signing off.